Hello and welcome to the Here For It podcast with Chris
and Melissa.
We're two sisters that are here to bring you real and relatable topics that we hope will inspire you,
Cause you to think, laugh, and grow.
If you hear something you like, please remember to like, subscribe, and share.
And now, let's get into today's topic.
So how did it affect you with, just knowing the real? Because I can see it as a blessing and a curse too.
Yeah, I think it was both.
Yeah.
I think for me, because too, I was always in tune with my mom in a way.
Okay.
So it was kind of like when I knew she was upset or something, then I was a child that stayed up at night, be listening to the conversation.
Intentionally, or you just
intentionally?
Okay, like let me see what's happening.
Yeah, so I was that child that always
You're
was involved.
hustling. Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, to a point where it kind of had. I wouldn't say it caused me to have resentment to my dad, but it just made me kind of angry towards him in some sense.
Yeah.
But
how did it come out? Like, were you usually verbal about it? Like, either telling your mom or him?
Yeah, I think
she was a rebel.
Kiana was
Let's get into it.
Kiana was the most.
What kind of rebel thing?
Troublesome.
that troublesome. I wasn't that bad.
Talk about the dog.
Or the rabbit.
Oh, Lord, a dog and a
I
rabbit.
became rebellious and sneaky,
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
To the point where I ain't care what nobody had to say.
So I have a question. Were you upset with your mom or were you upset with your dad
I
or
think
both?
to a certain extent.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it was both. So it was kind of like I acted out in a lot of ways.
So what you done did with the dog and the
It was
rabbit?
no dog. So I snuck out the house one night.
Okay.
A couple of nights.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
like a couple of consecutive nights? Okay. How old were you?
Like 15, 16.
16. I think I was like 10th grade.
Okay.
Because I was in college.
Yeah, her, Caribbean, and Maisha came home. For, I think it was a holiday break
Yeah.
or something.
So
that
y'all
means
was
you had
down.
to be in the 11. No, that's right.
It was
10.
about 10.
Okay.
So
what you do?
she was. So they were downstairs, and I was sneaking out the back door.
Okay.
In the kitchen, and they heard me. And Maisha was like, "What Maisha say?" And then she came and looked, and she said, "Mom."
Oh, she wasn't gonna tell
I can't even remember how
I
I
just remember her
transpired.
came downstairs. So I snuck out the house, and then I would just remember.
Where was you
Coming
going?
back.
And my dad was standing right there.
I had went a couple of.
was there too.
He wasn't right there when I came. He was there when I came back in the house.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay, so but on your way out, Maisha was there and
Caribbean.
We were downstairs sleeping. We were home from college.
Okay, and Maisha saw you, but she ain't say nothing.
Right.
So she let you go. She let her free. So you left and you was gone for a couple days? No.
During
During
night.
It was like at night, like 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
I was sneaking out with my friends
Okay.
and
Your
at the time-
friend?
and at the time my boyfriend.
I'm about to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Kiana.
So I mean, it wasn't just me and him. It was
Right. It was
Ebony and
everybody.
yeah.
It was
Oh, okay.
So
I never
anyway,
knew that part. This is our first time ever hearing about Ebony.
So
That's what I was about to say.
it was. I'm
Kiana.
because that's how I
Ebony,
found
if you're
out.
watching,
'cause
give us a call.
That's how Ebony used to be my lookout because that's how I found out that
Okay.
the lights was on at the house and it was, she
Okay.
was like your whole house lit. So I walked back downstairs. I walked back down the street and then I
Right.
came in the house. That's when my dad and my mom was in the kitchen.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't know who mama was on the phone with. I guess she
Right.
was calling. I don't know who she was
She was
calling.
calling the police.
I don't know who she was
She always
calling.
on the phone.
Well, get to the dogs, Kiana.
I don't even remember the story.
I remember. She said, that my dad was like, "Where you been, Kiana?" She said, because my dad had this rabbit, this huge rabbit that
His
went.
name was Cupid.
Cupid.
And
Okay.
he like a dog.
Oh, Lord.
He was huge, and I don't know why my daddy had this rabbit. But anyway, and Kiana was like, "I saw two Rottweilers messing with the rabbit."
She went out there to throw some acorns. Yeah, acorns
She
at
said,
the dog.
I went outside to throw acorns at the dog.
And once again, my dad don't have no filter. That is so stupid.
He said, "You trying to tell me you saw two Rottweilers and you went outside to throw acorns?"
I did.
And me and it's funny because when she was saying that, me and Maisha was sitting downstairs like, "Oh my God!" Out of all the lines to come up with, this is what she came up with. And the funny part is after the whole situation with her, I don't know, how did y'all end up tussling? But anyway.
You and your dad?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me. I thought it was him and Quinn.
No, that was you, because remember, you came down. No, you came down.
Oh, he was trying to whoop me.
No, and then you came downstairs. And we were like, "What happened, Kiana?" She was like, "I ain't even like get really in trouble. All he did was choke me." But other crazy, because my dad had this old Western revolver gun in his in his closet.
My daddy had a little.
Why was he still waiting in the cul-de-sac when you about to leave? So
He was gonna go out there and shoot the boy.
He wasn't outside no more. Him and
No,
Quinn
he
both ran
was.
outside.
But he was sitting in the cul-de-sac, and then when he saw Dad and Quinn come out, my brother had this Mustang that he had like suited up.
Okay.
So
And then they took off. They took off running. I remember my mom was like, and I hope they don't catch him, Kiana. She'll say Kiana.
She said, "Look what all you done."
So they done ran after the boy. I was like,
And I had no resentment either. I don't know.
didn't-
I just
you ain't
didn't
care.
clearly, because she was like, all he did was choke me. We were like, oh my God.
So you had a couple of other episodes of that. That's just where you were. Now I have a question. Did you know that you were acting out because you were upset, or is it kind of looking back that you're like, that's why I was doing these things?
I guess so, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't think it really had anything to do with that. I just think
boy crazy.
I would not necessarily just boy crazy. I just didn't care. I just had that nonchalant.
That's me.
It didn't
That's
matter.
why my mom let her be in sports and do stuff on the Sabbath to help her.
Wow.
It wasn't to help me. It
Well,
was
she
just,
said that that's why she kind of let that be your outlet.
She let it slide,
because I
sports
think
be
too,
your
I
outlet.
was lying and sneaking to go play sports on the Sabbath, and because I was doing that, she was like, "If you're gonna have to do all that, just go ahead, just do it." Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily that. It was just like I had to explain, express.
Yes.
This is something that I enjoy doing, something that keeps me
And
motivated.
don't take it away from me.
Right.
That's what I do.
That's my story. I got kicked off to high 17. I started doing it. I got pregnant. I literally got pregnant. I was like, fine then. I'll just go do it.
I was thinking I was going to cheerlead up on Sabbath with my cheerleading clothes in the backyard.
Yeah.
And your mama didn't know.
No,
What did you say you was
climbing out
going?
the window. I was climbing out the window, stealing the car, and didn't
Oh,
even know how to
wow.
drive. I didn't even know how to turn the lights on the car, so I'm driving in the dark.
Picking people up.
Picking people up. Not in the dark.
What did you say when you came back?
I would just come back and park the car and climb back in the window.
And they never knew?
No,
my
my
God.
mom would be
Oh,
knocked
wow.
out.
But what time were the games?
They were like 7 or 8.
You know how it's dark early?
On the Sabbath?
Oh, she would go to sleep early. Okay.
5 o'clock, she was like, I'm going to bed. So we ain't had nothing. I'm like, game start at 7. Steal the car, climb out, steal the car, go to the game, come back.
Yeah.
Don't even know how to drive the car. Don't know how to park it. Don't know how to put in shit.
Oh my goodness.
I've been there.
See, I ain't do none of that.
I did.
I snuck out one time to the Master P concert, and I knew I got a whooping when I got back, and I was ready for
You
it.
were like ready,
Yes.
like,
I thought
I
it through.
You thought it through.
I was like,
I don't
No.
think I ever
No.
snuck out.
You probably didn't. Christy used to steal. What
No,
did
I
you do?
didn't. No, I got in
You used
car
to skip
accidents.
school.
You
But
used
no,
to-
I skipped school, but that wasn't like a bad one thing.
I didn't skip-
Like
I
the
didn't-
biggest thing that happened to me, I had picked up all these girls for a football game.
Yeah.
And literally coming out,
driving
I
your
was
own
leaving
car?
church, and I had just started driving, so it was a 2-way stop instead of a 4-way.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand. So I'm like, why these cars still going? Like they need to let me go. So I pull out.
my turn.
Literally in my dad's or the family van.
Yeah.
Literally pull out and the whole
Ice
bump
cream
like.
van.
Yeah, I know.
The ice cream chip. Oh,
No,
yeah,
it was like
well,
a
okay,
Toyota Prius.
Yeah.
Prius, whatever.
I don't even know what it was called.
So I done got into this accident, right?
Yeah.
Literally, the whole bumper is fall off. I'm driving, you hear just scraping the street. So I get home like that. I'm picking up all my friends. We at the football game. I was like, "Can y'all notice anything?" Literally, the bumper's hanging off. Everybody, all my friends, like, "I don't see nothing." I was like, "You think my dad gonna notice?" They were like, "No,
no way.
So I was
That's
like,
first thing in the morning.
I know. So then I pull up and I get into bed that night, and then I'm like sleep. I hear like early in the morning, all I hear somebody screaming outside, "Corinthia!" And I was like, "Corinthia!" He was like, and literally he was like, like pointing. He was like, "What happened?" I was like, "I don't see nothing." And he was like, "You don't see this bumper hanging off?" I was like, "Mm." And he was so mad at me because I would not cave, like seeing this whole bumper. I was like, I don't see anything.
Did you
I
ever
would have called all my friends, like, what happened? And
oh no, they told on you.
yeah, so I couldn't drive for like a month after that. So, like that was like one of the bigger things I remember because I would not cave. I was like, I don't see that bumper.
On you.
So I think he called Melissa, Kathy, Maisha, and I think they all like gave different stories and then just put something together.
Right.
I can't.
That is too
Because
funny.
I think Kathy said she told him, call Maisha.
Oh my goodness. So another question, switching gears a little bit. So I know you two are married and you are soon to be married, right? Mm-hmm. So tell me, how long have you been married? How long have y'all been
7 years.
7 years.
Same.
Oh really?
Really?
Okay.
I just got married.
married
I
a month apart.
Before in June, she got married in July.
Oh, that's precious. Ooh, y'all family probably like, we is broke this year.
We spend all this money on that.
Well, see, I had
okay.
I had a
Very
small.
small wedding.
Oh, okay,
And I'm
okay.
okay with that.
And Chrissy didn't have her formal wedding
Until a year
later.
after.
Okay, so that helps.
Oh,
That
yeah.
helps. That
Oh,
helps.
nice.
So how did you feel a way as being a sister, like maybe the last to be married sister? Nothing. No. Yeah.
I already had kids, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. So
so-
who had kids first?
Me.
My brother
okay.
had kids.
Well,
first,
yeah.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
Kiana was next.
All right. And so then that would be the flip question. How did you guys feel? Maybe with her having babies first.
they
Oh, I
care
didn't
less.
care.
Y'all, you didn't care?
I
Right.
definitely didn't care.
You did.
No, I
Okay.
would say,
What
because I
about
was
you?
like mid-30s when I got married. And one thing
Okay.
about Kiana, like Quinae kind of like got married and had kids younger.
Okay.
But one thing about Kiana always had a boyfriend. Like,
Okay.
always.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
she was like one that never was single for real.
Yeah.
So I would be like, how is it that I'm the one that's always single and don't have nothing going on?
Gotcha.
So I did kind of feel like that.
Yeah.
Over the course
Yeah.
because it just seemed like it came easier for the both of
Yeah.
them than it did for me.
Yeah, and that's interesting because they say you're the extrovert and all that kind of stuff, and you were kind of like maybe the mean sports one or whatever with the temper.
But I was more of an introvert though.
Okay, and an introvert.
Yeah.
So
You just
so the fact
always,
that you
I
kept
always had a
man
boyfriend.
and, you know,
I be joking. I be like, me and Quinae always be joking about women who need to teach classes on how to have a man.
How to get a man.
So what are your secrets?
I was never married though.
But you always had a boyfriend.
Yeah,
It would be long-term relationships.
Okay.
And
Multiple
isn't this
ones.
your third time? Because then
This is my
Aaron?
second time getting engaged.
Okay.
Aaronson never. Oh, okay.
Okay. So what's your secrets?
There is no secret.
Some women can't get a man, and some
And they
women
need
can't
to
keep
know
one for
from
a
an
long
expert.
I don't know. I think mine were always sports related. Like we always.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Okay.
we always ran track together, or
Okay.
we just had sports in common.
Okay,
like in
okay.
college
So
and
you were
stuff,
around
so-
your age group a lot, that
Right.
kind of thing. Okay, that
And
that
people
makes
that have
sense.
things
Yeah.
in common. I think that's important.
Well, except the
Yes.
one that you met at Emory. You don't want me to say his name, do you?
No,
That was the only one that. Were y'all connected through sports?
no, we were connected through a mutual friend.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
So for you, it's the commonality is like sports and stuff that.
Sports and somebody who's kind of still like my temperament, kind of understand me.
Yeah.
I guess. Because at the
Can
end
handle
of the
you.
day, like I'm a pretty cool person. Like
Yeah.
I'm low key
Period.
like a tomboy. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I'm always kind of like the homie
Yeah.
type. Like
Yeah.
it's easy to connect with her.
Homie vibes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that was also always
Yeah.
connection with me and my significant other.
I get it. Who are of you guys is like the most, I don't know, prissy or fashionable, girly type
girl.
situation?
I think I'm more fashionable, but
Okay.
When they got her own sense of fashion, I give her that. She got.
on point.
When they got her own thing, now you'll be like, she the hat queen. Well,
Oh,
I don't know if you know.
yeah. You do love
But she
hair.
got her own sense of fashion that she owns.
That she owns.
And you would think she just came off the runway with Naomi Campbell, but
It's a fashion.
But no, she got her-
magazines. Yeah. Like I always been.
I think
into-
that's something that she picked up from Chrissy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So Corinthia Christy is the start of it, but I always like been into
and you developed your own style with it.
And her own, and she don't care what nobody think. Like you can say whatever, and Quinette be like, I know I look good. Well, like me and Kiana see some stuff she'll put on. We be like, what do you have on?
But she working out.
Quinette can care less.
Her man ain't complaining.
She been like that since she was a
I
little
always
girl.
been like,
Really?
if people went to school with me, they already know.
That
like,
period.
I'm
That
coming
you
with-
wear what you want to wear.
Yes, I just like
And
it.
her own sense of coming with.
When she was little, she wouldn't match, but she thought she was the cutest thing.
I always been like, I would watch TV shows.
Right.
And like, ooh, let me see what she got on. Or, you know, like, I always been into fashion.
That's good.
Or like,
That's good. And Tia, where do you feel like you get it from?
So believe it or not, my dad's side,
Okay.
well, maybe the older ones like Aunt Joanne, Aunt Lily Bell. They're always, and our older cousins. So my dad is kind of like the middle.
Okay.
But we kind of fall in line as the younger cousins.
Okay.
So we
my
have
dad's like the younger
Yeah.
side
Okay.
of
the
the
brother.
family.
So it's a total of 17 of them.
What?
Yeah, so 13.
It was 17 together.
Yeah, together with his dad.
23 and what is it?
No, it's 17. 13 with his mom, 17 with his dad.
That's a lot,
Yeah.
23. What is 23?
No, I don't know. But so they are like being around them. They were always into like nails, jewelry.
Okay.
They from Miami.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Miami is
Right.
like, you know,
They
they
bringing
very
it.
flashy.
Yeah. Oh, that's
They were
good.
always so it's kind of like that because my mom's side didn't care about
Yeah.
that at all.
They were more like educated. Ain't
Right. They were-
Academics. and
Yeah.
I get it.
So his side like makeup, hair, like they were wearing wigs when I was little girls. Like
Wow.
color
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Yes.
so-
Glam.
because we know we grew up
at.
Adventists, we know nothing about that.
Right.
But when we would go around them, I would be like, oh wow, like looking like that. And the other crazy part was they always had boyfriends. Like our cousins, like Tina them, they
Yeah.
Every time we go down to Miami, they always had a guy coming in a swagged out car, picking them up. I would be like, wow.
Right. So who would y'all say was did I say this already? The fastest?
No, the
Who was
fast.
the-
Who was fast?
Is that a word that y'all
That's back
y'all-
in the day.
Yeah.
Kiana.
I don't think she likes this area.
I wouldn't say I was the fastest.
But you was more into boys than we were.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
It don't mean that we're saying
Not in a bad
in
like
a bad way,
But
but
you was more into boys. Like, we wasn't really into
I
boys
guess
like
so.
that.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't until I got older.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So what do you guys do just to stay? Do y'all consider yourselves close? Pretty close? Well, how do
I think we're
y'all?
close.
Yeah, how do y'all stay close and just stay
And get along.
being
We
sisters?
We talk to each other. Well, me and Cynthia talk every day. Kiana not
Okay.
really like no
A phone person.
Okay.
She'll text every day.
Okay.
And my mom loves three-way calls. Like
Y'all be on three-way?
Yeah.
I can be on the phone with my mama and she'll be like, oh, Creedy calling. She'll chime in.
merging.
Yeah, so she'll be.
I didn't call to talk to her.
do y'all get together often, like just as sisters or girls, just to bond?
Not just as
Not
sisters.
just as sisters, but I mean, we'll get together as family.
Family.
Like
Okay.
my mom or something like that.
Okay.
Like my mom is more like, okay, let's do this. Or let's,
Yeah.
Okay.
So your mom is to brings
Yeah,
y'all.
she kinda-
Like, I
I'm
think
like,
it's
it's
correct.
me. I'm the one who put
It's-
it
Oh
together.
yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So
Both of
like
y'all.
get
I guess like both of
together.
y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
but
together
we
to
not
get
gonna
together.
Hang
Yeah.
out like, oh, y'all want to go get massages?
No, you guys should do that.
Do we?
No. We go to brunch.
We go to brunch.
You know what?
tried it
The
one
three of
time.
y'all.
Go to
Yeah.
brunch.
But you know what it is?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know how like if somebody's all around, you'll notice they losing weight. Like I feel like because we talk so much, it's just like getting together. We be like,
Right.
what we gonna get together and talk about that we haven't talked about all week?
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
y'all don't need
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
So it's
Not-
just
not
kind of
need
like,
to,
it's
but
not like it's not something that we wouldn't do. I think
Yeah.
it's because
It's
You're all
consistent
con-
communication.
Yeah.
But we don't think about it. I
That's
think we need to do it. We
good.
probably do need
Well,
to do
you
that.
know, we do brunch because we don't,
Yeah,
Talk to-
we have a
often.
sister chat that we text in, but then
but
outside
we
of
don't
that,
talk.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
So
see, we
do
talk every day, and me and Quinay definitely talk on the phone every day. Kiana
Yeah.
not a phone person, but
Yeah.
Kiana definitely texts every day.
Yeah.
We'll
like
talk to her like once a week or something.
Right. So do y'all like, how deep do you guys' sister talks go? Because I realized between the three of us, like we were talking about how, I was like, we do not talk about sex.
We don't talk
and
about
that is
sex.
weird.
I don't think we go
We
there
talk
deep
about
either.
sex. not like
No,
that.
why or why not? I guess
I feel like
if anybody, it like Quinea bring up just like I think what she was talking about. What's that little stuff you say you were using that you thought was
that she
amazing?
had me buying. I didn't like it.
You didn't like
Some CBD coochie cream.
It's like a
suppository.
gel.
Yeah, it was a suppository. She was telling all of us about it. She was like, get this.
It was good.
So not necessarily. You know why? Because
Send her the link. Send her the link. No, it was okay. It wasn't terrible.
life-changing.
But Brandy
But-
was like, had my bag like, yes, I got it.
but you know what it is. I think about all of us growing up Adventists.
It wasn't a
like my
conversation.
my mom never talked to us about sex. My mom was even timid to talk to me about when my cycle started. Like it was like
never had that
so I
conversation
think
with my mom.
so talking about sex and relationships that this is something that they never definitely not our dad ever. But our mom, like, so for even for us to talk about it, it's not common because they didn't talk about it. Like, especially as an Adventist Christian, to not talk about it is like to kind of like, oh, it's not happening.
Right.
So I don't think we even know how to have those types of conversation amongst each other.
Like,
No, it's like it's weird.
But at the same time, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that's just
You don't
that's
think it's
their
bad
personal.
that you don't
I don't want to know about her personal business like that.
I don't need
I don't
You
want
talk to your friends.
Yeah, I don't.
So y'all would talk to your friends about it, but not your
Yeah.
sisters.
I don't
I
want
want to know what my sister did.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to
that.
know.
Me.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
It's weird. It's weird. Especially like being the oldest and seeing them young. Like it's still amazing to me to see them even like mothers. And,
I know.
Man, I'll be like, oh wow, like it's like this. Cause it's like even with Quinea, of course, me being 8 years old, I remember like holding her, changing her diapers, and all that
Now
stuff.
she got babies
And that was like to look at her and see her married with babies. I'm still like, oh wow, this is crazy to me.
Well, don't have kids and they have kids. You be like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I don't think it's just a comment. And I remember Pastor Preston at our church one time, he preached about sex every February. He would talk about relationship and sex. And he was like, I know this word is going to trigger most of y'all in the audience, but he was like, we're going to talk about sex. And then he was like, look around. He was like, we all didn't get here by looking at each other.
True.
So I feel like it's just something in the church that we just, I think in recent years, especially when you've been the youth leader now, kind of like talking about more, but you know, that's a curse word in the church.
yeah, because you be pushing the envelope.
I do.
But the era we're in is needed. Yeah.
I do think it's needed, and I'm trying to figure out like it. It's good to know that y'all don't talk about it either, because I thought it was just something weird between the two of us. And I'm like, because I'm trying to be a different person and open up more. I'm like, well, should we be talking about sex? I mean, I don't feel like I have any questions or whatever, but would it be beneficial to talk about it?
I want to know about experiences. I think we talk about like like that part, but I don't want to know about your experience.
Yeah,
like
I don't
we
want to
talk
know
about
what.
like, oh, you should try this or something like that. We may say that, but not like.
But if you think about it, as married women or women that, you know, aspire to be married or in relationships or whatever, it's like, okay, well, how are you keeping it fresh for your man? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
How are you remaining sexy? How are you?
Not really.
That's the kind of thing that, I mean, maybe I'm thinking that women might need help with.
Do y'all think? What y'all think? Or you just need to go to
mom
and figure it out.
You know,
I
or
don't think we don't talk about stuff like that.
I
I think it's okay.
You
Like
think
I'm
it's
okay
okay?
with it.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay with it too.
Yeah, I'm not.
okay, let's bring up. How would you start the conversation? So, hey, Quinea.
Like,
we went started.
There's no way to start it out. No.
But I think just I think us all being together, just like, you know, Kiana's fiance, he hangs with the two Aarons. Both of us are married to Aarons.
Yeah.
I think just the family bond of like us hanging out all the time helps keep our marriages strong.
Yeah.
Because I think that the unit, like, I feel like my Aaron knows it's not just me that he would be disappointed, but it would be like my sisters,
It's
my
like we
brother-in-law.
all connected.
So I think that is the way we keep it strong.
Yeah.
You know, like a non-verbal, real strong family family to keep our marriages together.
Said, but it's understood.
Right.
Yeah. I get it.
And being around, like, it's funny because it's, and now David will probably do the same thing, but like the two Aarons, like they'll say like Cornell be like, oh, Aaron bought Tia a purse, and then Cornell turn to her and like, you see she bought that purse? Or Aaron to do something romantic for Cornell, be like, Aaron, you see Aaron took Cornell on a trip, or you know, like David, like
y'all poor husbands. They probably like the competition of it all.
Yeah. Is it competitive? Has it ever been competitive between you guys at all?
Because I think that we all like different things.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, she made like the more extravagant things. Yeah. Well, I don't think like really we not as extravagant as Quincy is, you know.
Yeah. And y'all are good with it.
Yeah, like we okay with it.
That's good. That's really good.
No, I think I like what I like. She like what she like.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think it's that way between the three of us too, and we respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like if that's
and
what
if you got on something cute, I'd be like, I'm gonna get that. Or you know, like.
So do y'all borrow each other's clothes and stuff? I feel like we never did that.
Cornell used to steal all my clothes.
Yeah. But not no more because we live
they used to make it look better.
Yeah. When we lived together, we used to buy our clothes and shoes or something like that. But now since we're all living separate, we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, not right now.
It's her friend to come over and spend the night.
And she got to do her hair. No, it's not your house. I want you to.
It is her friend paying her.
No, and I don't want you there. I would have to feed your friend too. No.
All right, y'all ready? Okay, so Melissa, you go ahead. You said Melissa had a couple more questions, and we are out of here.
All right, hold on. So tell me, hold on. I was trying to put this on, but I won't have to because it's
Can
gonna
y'all
be 30
see if
minutes.
it say record? I mean, not say, but it's red.
Yeah. So all of you are now parents, right? So tell me about parenting and what that looks like, the relationship that you have with your kids and your kids have with each other.
Yeah.
Because I think you guys have kids that are the same age, and your kids are much older.
Yeah.
So what's the dynamic?
Well, AJ plays sports a lot, but Dee Dee is more like involved with our kids. Like we see Dee Dee. Well, Dee Dee is 14.
AJ is 16 and Dee Dee's 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah. And then my kids are 7 and 2.
Oh, he's 7?
Yeah, he's
No.
He's 7.
And then 2 and soon to be.
One in the oven.
But we was more like involved with her kids. Yeah. I guess because we were younger, and so we didn't have any.
Y'all didn't have them.
We were
so we were more involved with her kids.
Yeah.
We were excited to have babies around.
So, my brother kids are there, but they were not. They didn't like live around us or anything like that. They lived there, but you know, we were more involved with her kids because we saw them more.
Okay.
But I mean, so
that's cute, and they get along. Everybody get along real good. All the babies.
Yeah, and I think my son and her son, they are similar, like a lot. Really? And I think they favor, they act alike, they talk alike.
What is that like? They just are they quiet? Are they extroverted?
They are
very
introverted.
Really?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know about the little signs, but maybe because they both Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe that.
And baby Aaron looks up to AJ too.
Yeah, so they kind of like similar. Like I be like stuff that Aaron do. I'm like, dang, you look like AJ. You know, like they say, because I couldn't stand him when I was pregnant. So maybe
that's what it means.
Right.
So
you couldn't stand. He got on your.
He got on my nerves.
Yeah,
when I was pregnant, you know, I be like,
that's what they
so now my child came out looking and acting like him. So
who's the most active auntie? I guess. Or who's the one to get on?
I was with her kids.
Okay.
But now
It's probably a tie between me and Cornell.
Yeah.
What AJ and Dee?
No, I'm talking about now.
Now. Y'all have kids. How far are Eden and
they 4 months
apart.
And that's so sweet. Yeah.
They gonna be like Jalen and Mariah.
Yeah.
But Dee Dee comes down and helps out with the kids a lot.
And you make her or she likes it?
She likes it. I think it's half and half. Now that she's
a teenager. She's in high school now. She got friends, but she still love being around them.
What's it like raising teenagers, honey? Are we? Because we praying. We all praying.
I mean, honestly, I would take them being smaller than teenagers.
Yeah.
I think now because you have to deal with the attitudes and you have to deal with the
or
mood
texting.
swings.
They always need something, want something, want to go somewhere.
I feel like they're more expensive now too.
Yes, they are.
It just, I don't know. It's more so you're trying to mold them to be responsible
that
adult.
character building.
Like now it's kind of like more so like, you know, you about to be an adult, so you have to learn how to do this. You need to understand
think they
this.
know everything until everything come down.
Right. Now, do you find, I guess y'all wouldn't be the same as you, but are you transparent with your kids, kind of how you felt like your mom and parents were?
To a certain extent, because I felt like they weren't with us, so I have more in-depth conversations.
Well,
with them. It's more like conversations, like examples of what happened when I did this and I did that. And it's kind of like, no, I'm being honest. This is what I did.
Let me tell you
what happened. And so we do have those conversations, especially with Dee Dee. Dee Dee is very open to knowing different things. So I kind of talked to her a little bit.
She's very inquisitive.
So I talked to her a lot more about. But AJ, now he has little girlfriends.
That's all I'm saying. Isn't he a football? Tell us about the football career of it all.
I watch him through Tia's page.
He's grown into, I think sports has helped him build his character, who he is.
That's good.
And I think now, so even with the little girlfriend, she's like, oh, he talks about his sports. Oh, he talks about his football.
But no, he's very smart too. He got a 4.0 GPA and a gifted program.
We were trying to get to the 4.7.
Oh, okay. 3.7.
But he's smart.
The commentator said 4.0.
Yeah.
He's on track to be 4.0.
Let's just put him at a 4.0. In faith.
Well, I'm being realistic, so yes, we getting there, but
that's good. That's good. A young black boy playing football, getting good grades.
I was wondering, like, where? I'm just playing. Not that we weren't academically sound, but
he definitely gets it from his
I'm
father.
about to say.
From you. Okay, all right.
You gotta be honest. You gotta know
I was
that.
not academically strong.
And he has more of his dad personality.
Does he?
And the crazy part, he's really good at math out of all the things.
Wow. I'm always amazed with people that have math and science brains. Like, how your brain do that?
That's
That's how I feel about
He
with my
does it
husband. I feel like
seamlessly.
he know how to do, like, he can do things in his head. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I
That's
can't add 4 numbers.
You got to put him like, he enjoys math. Like, he can
like
do
his
stuff in his head, but not me.
girl.
They probably gonna be like,
And then them kids be bringing their homework home. I'm like, how am I supposed to help you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
thank God for coming.
Like AJ has to help Dee Dee with her homework. 'Cause I'm
Really?
looking like, what?
I don't know.
That man.
So he gets that from Arrington? Oh, okay.
Well, get ready, Tia.
I know. Aaron is real good at
Man.
He gonna be the
math
homework
and all
dad.
that.
He's the homework
So,
dad.
and he's real rigid. I feel sorry for the kids.
They gonna
I
have to
feel
get them
yeah,
A's,
like he's gonna be real like so.
Listen, you know what? Because I be telling my kids sometimes, especially if their career path involves college, that good grades equal money. Okay, so let's get this money. Okay, let's get it. So
And it opens up opportunities that you can't get.
I feel you. All right. So what advice would you have to our viewers just to be how to be good sisters? How to okay, sorry. What is they doing up there? Just how to be good sisters, how to stay connected, how to resolve conflict. What do the people need to know? I mean, we were saying earlier, life is short, you know.
It's real short. Because I be thinking like, I thought 41 was so old. I be like,
But them 41-year-olds back in the day,
they were old.
They look old to me. Yeah.
They look
I
real
was
old.
looking at Kurt Franklin, the family, and they look like they 20.
Yeah, Big Mama is different now.
It's looking good nowadays. For
I would
sure.
say the number one thing is not to hold grudges. That's when I don't know if it's God or just kind of like taught, like we saw a learned behavior, but we do not hold grudges at all. Like
good.
we could literally have a screaming match at 8 a.m. and by 12 o'clock we like, girl, did you see this on Instagram?
Be done with it. Like, don't hold on to it.
Yeah.
Like, even my kids in the classroom, like if they did something the day before, I'm off of that. Like, I'm not thinking about it when they come in because it's a new day, it's a new start.
But not to like sweep it under the rug. Like like they said, we kind of get it all out either in text messages or in front of each other, but we don't hold on to it. It's kind of like a thing of the past. And
say everything you need to say in that moment.
Right.
But I feel like in Mama old age, though, she keep trying to push stuff and be like, no, you need to talk about it. And we be like, we just talked about it.
See, so we need to get y'all mama
we are over it.
She would love to come on.
She gonna tell us the real.
Yeah. And always like, stay in communication some type of way.
Yeah.
Like even though Quinay and I talk on the phone most days, like Kiana we still text thread and have her involved in like different things.
Y'all won't let her stay away too long.
Yeah. And also, and then don't look for, I tend to be more of the planner. Yeah. And I could take on the mentality like, well, I plan everything. I'm not going to do this no more. Right. Like, these are my sisters. Like I never not want them to have them around. Yeah. So it's like,
so you accept them as how they are.
Accept the role.
I love it.
Yeah. Like accept whatever your role is. You know. Like I feel like I'm the planner, but Quinay is like more of like the creative and stuff like that, and Kiana is always like the. Like I said, responsible, supportive. Help out, supportive. So we kind of like know our roles and don't.
Yeah, know your roles.
I like that.
Support each other and stay connected.
Yeah, support.
Yeah. Do y'all ever cry together?
Girl, we don't cry.
Well, Corinthia is probably like the most emotional one.
No.
I seen her cry one time. That's it.
But I mean, like, if we pick somebody, Corinthia would be the one.
Yeah, because I don't cry like that at all.
Really? None of us really do.
I do cry, but I mean, I mainly cry when I'm mad. Like when I'm mad.
That's a different type of tears.
More than anybody.
But only when I'm like, I cry when I'm mad.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, not when I'm really hurt, but when I'm mad, I do like cry. Like
because we weren't taught to cry. Like we cry, we'll get whooped. Like why you crying for? Like I'll never forget one time at church.
Dad must did that, not mama.
No, Dad. Yeah. But like one time I'll never forget, I was crying at church. I don't even know why. I think I had just started my cycle and stuff like that. And my dad was in the back, and I came out the car loft, and I was just crying. And my daddy was like, "What you crying about?" And he was like, he told me, he was like, "Crying not gonna resolve nothing." He was like, "You don't cry, and what happened? What's the difference?" And I was like, "That's true."
I guess we were talking to manage your emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably what he was trying to get to, like, manage your emotion.
I mean, because he was taught that too.
Yeah.
They had a different life. Yeah. It was like, don't know crying.
And all the stuff that he did, people probably think it was trauma, but we took it as
that's his way of parenting.
Thick skin, because like even things that happen at work, like people like that don't bother you. No, like so it's a lot of stuff that bother, like that could bother me. It doesn't. Like
it doesn't. Me either.
Do you guys think this is healthy? Does it spill over into like marriages?
Yeah, I think
in a good way, or
because
or
this
not
world
so
you
good
gotta
way?
have tough skin.
Wow.
This world,
I think people are too sensitive now.
Yeah, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta let stuff roll off your back.
Listen, y'all don't understand. Like hearing y'all say this is interesting to me because I'm not a crier either, but I'm trying to learn to cry now. I'm trying to be more emotional because I feel like my dad was kind of the same way, like tough skin. Like I always have I don't care attitude, and I'm like I'm not a woman, so now I'm trying to cry.
But just imagine. That is different. We don't have we do care, but you know, like certain stuff, like people say to you or something like that. I'm not
roll off,
like I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be angry or like I'm gonna hold a grudge against you. Like I don't really.
Like it's funny hearing what kids are bullied. I be like, that's considered bullying. Like that happened to me. I was like that. But I think it's more like think about the time periods of our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents. They couldn't be. They had to let stuff go. Like they, from slavery to civil rights to all the discrimination that they went through. They couldn't cry about everything. They had to have tough skin and suck it up. And I feel like this generation is kind of like everything is handed to them. And I'm trying to say one way is good and one way is bad. But
it's just different.
It's just different. It's just a different time.
So my takeaway is the Chester girls are some tough.
Some tough sisters. All right. let it by. Or get everything you need to say to that person. If they did hurt your feelings, say it right then. Don't let it linger.
Yeah, because it'll manifest into something.
And then you start thinking something else. Like, and then I should have said this. Or like you start making it more than what it is. And it don't even be that serious. Just say what you got to say right then.
I agree. I totally agree. Well, I just want to say that, you know, I love seeing you girls. Every time I see sisters, I don't know if other sisters do this, but I kind of identify with one. I'll be like, that's me. That's Ginger. Yeah. And be like, oh, that's her. You know, the sisters that are at church.
The Minkle sisters.
The Minkle sisters. That's me. That's her it is.
So who would you identify with, you think, after talking to the ladies?
Probably
me.
Renee.
You got your own style, Melissa.
In the fourth grade. And suit jacket. Wool suit jacket. I was 9 years old with a suit jacket, a tie,
It's like knickerbocker shorts.
But that was a style back in the 90s.
You know how Boys to Men used to be?
That was a style. You know, that was a style back then.
Yes. Okay, so you could.
Yeah,
I would say I'm identified most with.
I was gonna say that.
And Jen would probably be correct.
I'll be ready. I wouldn't be the first to fight, but just your spirit and demeanor.
I have a conversation with you. I think you would be the first to fight.
She ain't ready.
And I was mad at my dad growing up, you know.
But you do be staying on go mode. She like, because I said, I'm like, that wasn't nothing to get rid of. So you do be ready to go.
You be ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to change. I'm going to start crying more.
Just crying just to be crying. Just more in tune with your emotions.
I'm going to care more, you know.
But I see, like, they did the sports. Crystal was into track. She did that. But even at an early age, Crystal it wasn't like she was into boys, but she, like, had boyfriends. Like, 14.
Baby, I keep seeing that.
She kept her hat on in her back cover.
She's the only one that was married. First out of y'all.
Yeah.
Were you married?
No, she was married. Yeah. She was married first.
Okay.
I had my kids first.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Jennifer is definitely Tia. It's glam and fashion and it's like what, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but I have some characteristics of her because I feel like I try to keep the girls together. I'm the one in the group chat like, hey y'all, let's do brunch, let's do this, let's do that. And so now that the three of us kind of broke up, it's weird. I'm like,
Well, we speaking that y'all will come back together.
Yeah, we just want to do
the
it
love
in
is
a
there.
pure and genuine way. The love is definitely there.
Yeah,
and,
that's the most important.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
thank you guys.
Thank you for having us. I know it's a very far drive and early too.
Yes,
I love y'all.
Yes, thank you. And you'll see more of them on tell us about what you got going on.
What is it? Winning War Through Prayer? I was like, we haven't taped it so long.
Every Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, every Tuesday and Thursday is the prayer line. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Like when they does devotions from time to time, Kiana gets on from time to time.
She do what she can.
Kiana not gonna do no devotion.
You're not gonna do the devotion, no. But you'll be on there, right?
Yeah, I try to get on every now and then.
That's amazing.
But look out, Winning War Through Prayer. That's what it's called.
Yes. I'll drop the link in the description box. And then, Quinae, I know you are a special gifted teacher.
Yeah,
I need to start me on YouTube just to my kids.
You can do like Dr. Umar. Because, you know, he be talking about special ed and
I need to be a consultant.
Yes.
You need
And she's a
IEP
comedian.
conversation. Oh,
she is.
I think I am.
Yes, we're
But
speaking.
I don't be trying to be funny. It's just come out.
That's the best type of comedy, though. And then, you know, Kiana is a sports mom of a famous football player.
And the last check when you can get her.
She used to start blinking.
Right. And she's also a lash tag.
I want to blink mine. I ain't got no more.
She keep me looking real good.
Because your lashes look good.
And she has Crystal hooked. I be like, every time I call Crystal to see what she doing, she be like, girl, I got a lash. I can't even
baby, I gotta get that little girl.
Yes. And Christy be the only one. I'm like, okay, come on, Christy.
Every time we gather them, always late. So I love
They always look good though.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, see you next week. Thank you.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.